They're the only people who know where the pilots are. Major, as president of this airline, please permit me to make a few things clear.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We are a multi-million-dollar commercial air carrier. Our costs are immense. Profits, marginal. To be quite frank, Major, we can't afford bad publicity. Anytime one of our pilots thinks he sees spaceships and passengers are injured because of it, well, we can expect to hear from the stockholders.
Do you have a pilot who saw a spaceship, Mr. London?
Inter-America does not have a pilot or a co-pilot who saw a spacecraft. I prefer to leave it at that.
What did they see?
They haven't said. And I didn't ask.
Pardon me, sir, but that's just a little vague.
Captain Mason asked that your investigative unit be notified. The FAA accommodated his wishes. Captain Mason will not say what caused the diversionary maneuver that he took, nor will he discuss what happened in that airplane.
Mr. Lundman, suppose you tell us where to find Captain Mason. He asked to see us.
He's quartered at the Hotel Denver.
Thank you for your cooperation, sir.
Major. It's already been suggested to Captain Mason that if he does think he saw an unidentified craft of any sort, we'd consider it a psychological aberration. And we certainly can't afford to entrust the safety of our passengers to a pilot like that. Now, can we?
Captain Mason?
Yes.
I'm Jake Gatlin. This is Sergeant Pitts, Project Blue Book.
I'm glad you could make it, gentlemen. You cleared through the front office.
Yes, sir. Charles Lundman.
Very nervous man. So am I, Sergeant. I've got 2 sons in college, hefty mortgage on 6 acres outside of Salt Lake, a nice wife. Somehow it seems very important to keep a job for all of that right now.
That's understandable, Captain.
Is it, I wonder, important enough to consider lying to you?
Are you?
I have a problem, Major. I'm not a liar.
Why don't we go someplace more private?
There's no need for that, Sergeant.
Sir?
There's someplace I'd like to take you first.
Dr. Dormer, you are wanted in emergency. Dr. Dormer, you are wanted in emergency.
That's Peggy Williams, my number 1 stew. Severe skull fracture.
That's your co-pilot with her?
Yeah, Brad Everett.
Dr. Treadman, you are wanted in the blood labs, 4 West. Dr. Treadman, you are wanted in the blood labs, 4 West.
How is she?
Well, the doc says it's too early to tell, Skipper. She's still in a coma.
Well, this is Major Gatlin and Sergeant Fitz. They're from Blue Book, Ev.
You got him in spite of what Mr. London said.
As we agreed, right?
How much have you told them?
Nothing, as we agreed.
After the incident, we didn't discuss anything. We didn't have time to do anything but declare an emergency and fight to keep that aircraft from going into the dirt. First time we even referred to what happened was after the plane was finally parked at Stapleton. The minute the aircraft was secured, I went back to the passenger compartment.
Please, everybody stay in your seats. We have some injured people here. There's a medical team on board. If you need help... Peggy. Peg?
Oh, Ev, I saw it. What was it?
I don't know, Peg. Let's get a doctor over here.
Doctor?
Please. How is she?
I'm not sure. I'll stay with her.
All right. Have operations wants to see me right now. We haven't talked about it, and I don't think we should until I can get the Air Force to listen to us independently. Agreed?
Agreed. That was the last time I saw or spoke to Captain Mason until today. Here with the two of you.
We've been especially careful to ensure that, Major. Please believe it.
All right. You say you didn't collaborate. Harry, let's just see if you can find a spare waiting room. You got your copy of the recording?
Yes, sir.
Let's make the queue line Ev 12 o'clock low. See it.
Right. Mr. Everett?
The FAA gave us a voice track and copy of the in-flight recorder.
Seatbelt, no smoking on. Denver Center, this is Inter-American 5-4, over.
Ev, 12 o'clock low. You see it?
All right, Captain. We'll start from there.
Ev, 12 o'clock low. You see it?
Okay? From here, sir.
We were right at 37,000 when we hit the turbulence. Not like the buffeting we usually experience. It was washboard. You know what I mean? I turned on the seatbelt sign, and then I called Denver to check on Stapleton traffic. Captain saw something, pointed it out to me.
Ev, 12 o'clock low. You see it?
It was shaped sort of like a boomerang.
Well, the object passed over the aircraft. There was more turbulence. I asked Ev if he had any idea what it was. It was a boomerang-shaped thing. The plane felt as if it were going to come apart.
Denver Center 5-4. Do you show another aircraft our airspace?
Inter-America 5-4, radar contact, unknown traffic, 3 miles closing, no altitude, estimate speed 600, closing grade 12.
We lost all contact with Denver.
Lean on it.
The indicator light showed the port side boarding door was malfunctioning. I thought it was going to open. Thing moved over to the starboard side again, and then everything broke loose.
Boarding door. Oxygen on.
Let's get down to 8,000 fast.
Then it left at an incredible speed. Then we declared an in-flight emergency and got the plane down to below 8,000 feet so we could do without oxygen. And then we just brought her into Stapleton the best we could.